I hope the youngsters in the Caribbean who are getting ready to play in the regional 4-day cricket tournament starting on Wednesday realize that in the West Indies team are some gentlemen masquerading as batsmen and are collecting money under false pretense that they are cricketers. It is disgraceful the way our batsmen continues to get out. And why West Indies is even competitive in this match is because of 9, 10, and 11, who made 116 of the 163 that West Indies made. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I look forward to your interaction as we go through this match together. It's the final session of the second test between West Indies and Pakistan. And once again, Mohammed Rizwan, the West Indies are allowing his antics to get to them. Lot of antics at the crease, just behaving in a very annoying way. And our team, our players out there need to put that behind them and get him out. So West Indies, having made 163 at this stage now, Pakistan in reply are 91 for 4. Yes, they are 91 for 4. And once again, is Saad and Rizwan who is putting on a good look of partnership. They lost their 4th wicket at 51. So these two have added 40 runs thus far. Another good pace too, just about level overs, 10, 11 overs, because I think they lost their 5th wicket at 51 when they score 51 in over number 17. So they have had 14, 10 overs. And that is Warrican bowling to Saw there. As this is a genuine watch along because we are all watching this match together because the match is on YouTube. You know, I don't have the link this morning and like how I had it last week. I had it copy. I could just paste it. So if anyone, I'm asking you to paste the link in the live chat so that persons who are coming on and don't have the YouTube link for the match can watch it, because this is really more of a watch along than a commentary because it is on YouTube. I know that we have our visually challenged persons who are tuning in to us, so we have to keep them up to date with the score, which is now 92 for 4 after 27.5 overs. This is Warrican in his 8th over, none for 22. I think that we probably the captain need to go back to Motie now from Warrican Ed. We need to just mix up the bowlers. We must give any one bowler in a long spell and allow them to second. So end of Warrican over there, is it? Yes, end of over number 28, 92 for 4, the West Indies. And congratulations to Amir Jangu, who made his test debut. He made not, but he's on debut. Don't worry about that. It's his first match. Not going to go in on any player who play in their first match. But there are some of these players in this team who are collecting money under false pretense. Absolutely. Collecting under false pretense. So I think we should go back to Roach and Motie now. You know, I don't want to see a bowler bowling more than a 5 over spell and not getting a wicket. We don't have any time for that. So Sinclair is it. What I want from Sinclair in particularly is to remember where that ball had pitched that got him out in the second innings. And he need to aim for that spot. That's really what I want from Sinclair this morning. To remember where that ball pitched that got him out in the second innings and aim for that spot. That's the only thing that Sinclair should be doing at this moment, aiming for that spot. So you have landed 2 balls nicely here in this over thus far. No ball. Why is Sinclair so indisciplined? I cannot. Sinclair is annoying, you know. Yes, what is it that why he's so indisciplined and continue to bowl this no ball? That one turn away back with a square leg for a single. So as I said, in a match like this, I really don't think anyone should be bowling in a long spell. Short spell, 5 overs the most, unless you are getting wicket every over. Well, if you get a wicket every over in the next 5 over, the team will be bowled out. I don't think you should be giving persons long spell. So if in the next over Sinclair don't get a wicket, you take him off. If between the next 8 deliveries, if he doesn't get a wicket, you take him off. I don't really think that we should. That would be my strategy. Short, quick spell. And yes, and this is good from him though. This is very good from Sinclair. There's only one slip. I would love to see another man under the bat. I would definitely love to see another fielder under the bat. Really would love to see that. Sinclair, oh lovely, not out, struck outside the half stump, but that one came back in sharply. It really came back in sharply. Really, that one was dragged back a long way. So, Valerie, how are you doing? Good morning to you, Valerie. Good morning to you. Sinclair again bowls to Rizwan, and Rizwan strokes that to the left of the field at cover. So, this is absolutely ridiculous. See that why I should withdraw from competitive cricket and focus on working with the schoolboy cricket to under 19. Have some stringent rules in their training programs. Valerie, no, I love you dearly, but I don't support that opinion. I'm against that opinion. So that's not an opinion that finds favors with me. I don't think we should withdraw from cricket, international cricket, because we'll not get back. They already want to kick us out. And if we withdraw from international cricket, we're going to get the money to fund the youth program. Remember, that is international cricket that fund the youth program in the Valerie. Without international cricket is the only product that Cricket West Indies have selling. And that's what brings in the money. A matter of fact, it's Test cricket that brings in the money. So the last thing we want to do is to withdraw from Test cricket. Disappointed that Warrican still bowling. And, you know, I would have loved to see Motie come back into the attack. I already made the point. So, yes, Valerie, it's Test cricket that really bring in the money. And if the money is not really like, without Test cricket, there's no money. You know, there's absolutely no money. But there's a way to do it, you know. It goes back to player power. It goes back to player power. And the only man who tried to take away player power, you know, he was voted out. He tried to take away player power. Then most of the Caribbean come down on the side of the players instead of back him. Because I guess most of the Caribbean never understand what he was doing. And that player power remained. And as a result of that player power being remained, our cricket is going lower and lower and lower and lower. You know? But it's what it is. West Indies need to increase the number of domestic game to 10. That's 10 4-day and 10 list A. Also, under 23, second and third day and list the competition. That's not the root of the problem. The root of the problem, no, don't agree with that. That's not the root of the problem. Definitely that is the root of the problem. Travis Brathwaite is wondering why Kevin Sinclair is bowling so quickly. I'm going to look at his speed, Travis Brathwaite, because I Warrican to Sard. Yeah, this is good. 72 kilometers per hour. That's Warrican. That's a good speed. I just don't think that he should bowl another over. You can't give a bowler such a long spell in this situation. Try something after 5 overs. He hasn't gotten a wicket thus far, and you know he has bowled 9 overs, none for 23. Try somebody else now. 9 consecutive over 2, only interrupted by the tea break. So I'll definitely try someone else. I'll bring on back Motie. And hopefully Sinclair get a wicket in this over. But if he doesn't get a wicket in this over, I'm replacing him with Roach. So I'm going to look and see his speed, Travis Brathwaite. Definitely going to have a look at his speed. '86, yeah, 86 is a bit on the fast side. I don't know. Well, 86, you'd probably want him to be in the 70s, but that is one delivery out of the over. Let's see what the speed of this one. 97 for 4 after 30.1. 97 for 4. Oh, Sinclair's all over the place here, man. That is 84. Still a little too fast. As I said, Sinclair Travis Brathwaite, he bowled 2 consecutive deliveries in the 80s, and 84, 86. While that is not too fast, I'd still probably prefer to see it in the 70s. Sinclair all over the place. He just need to remember where that delivery that got him out in the second innings pitch. And this is where coaching come in, and that's why I'm so brilliant, because I would have been driving that home to Sinclair all week leading up to now. And he would have no other choice. Rizwan hit him for 6. One bunks 4. That's a, what you call it now? That's a half volley. Half volley. Imlach got a half volley and sweep to it. Michael Douglas said that it was a half volley. Yes, that's a half volley. But the only thing that the half volley that Imlach got was on the stump, and he sweeped and out plumb leg before. First delivery. Part of the hat trick. Not going in on Imlach though, but second match, third innings, not going in on him, but just stating the obvious fact. Better delivery. Was he dropped? Was he dropped there? Let's watch the replay. I don't think he was dropped, but let's watch the replay. Was he forward? Was he dropped? It looks like he was dropping. I would love to see Ultra Edge. Why are they getting these singles so easily? And that one was 90 kilometers per hour. He's definitely bowling fast. I would definitely love to see a bowling change for true. He's definitely bowling fast, Travis Brathwaite. That over was too fast. Really, there were no delivery down in the 70s, below the 80s. Brathwaite not listening, 103 for 4 Pakistan. Brathwaite not listening. In a situation like this, you cannot have one bowler bowling so long. You have to be rotating the bowlers to try to see if you can get a bowler to get a wicket, to get a breakthrough. The man them added 50 odd now. 52. And you have one bowler bowling 10 overs. Rotate the thing, man. 5 overs maximum. Rotate the thing. Look the wicket. It's not the batter's fault, but world cricket faults. These batters would never been anywhere near a regional side in the 60s to 90s, more or less a West Indies side. So Stephen Roach, it's not the batter's fault. It's world cricket's fault. I understand the first sentence, and maybe you are right in some sense that it's not the batter's fault. But the second part is not world cricket fault. It's our fault in the Caribbean. Our fault. When we try to take player power, the power away from the players, there was so much backlash on the one man who tried to do it. And this is what we are reaping now. But man, ostracizing players, what that mean? You think the players were going to give up their power easily? No one give up power. No one. And it's never going to be easy. Anyone who's coming now to try to take away player power, we have to back that person. Any president that West Indies have who decides, say, yes, we are mashed down player power, we have to back the person. Even if your favorite player, even if it affects your favorite player, you have to back the person. Well, England 39 for 5. England 39 for 5. I think West Indies girls lost it the last time before I fell asleep. They were what? 52 for 9. 52 for 9. So, yeah, so in some sense, it's not their fault. It's our fault because we accept mediocrity. Mediocrity. That's what we do. We praise mediocrity and accept it. I have my own opinion. I have some opinions why 9, 10, and 11 makes more runs than 1, 2. But Warrican shouldn't be bowling. Rizwan hit that for 4. Boy. And these are the reasons why persons are calling for Craig Brathwaite to remove as captain, because he is not proactive at all. Why bowl Warrican for 10 consecutive overs and he doesn't get a wicket? It's rubbish to talk about, well, I give him a spinner a long spell. He will end up bowl probably 10, 15 overs by the end of the day. But it doesn't mean that he has to bowl them one time. He could bowl 3, 5 over spells. Mix up the thing, man. Mix up the thing. Mix up the bowling, man. Mix up the bowling. That one turn across and not out, said the umpire. I hope that the last of Rizwan. Definitely hope that, well, I hope it's the last of Rizwan, but what I really meant is that I hope that that's the last over from Warrican for now. We need to break this partnership, man. We can't make this partnership win both test matches. And Rizwan with him antics, and we're just buying into Rizwan antics and allowing them to frustrate us out there. Just get rid of the antics, man. Yeah. So the West Indies girls, the under 19 girls, they made 53 all out. Australia made 57 for 3. So West Indies under 19 girls at the World Cup made 53 all out. They are bottom of their Super 6 table. Why is Brathwaite coming on with his stroke? Go back to Motie. Is Motie injured? Get Brathwaite out of there, man. Get him out of there. Why is he coming on with his stroke? Go back to Motie. But Lord Jesus. What is Brathwaite doing? Go back to Motie or Roach. Or Kavimaj. Where's Brathwaite coming on with his stroke? Look here. Sorry. Jesus, gosh, man. Sinclair ball and over where all the ball was over 90 kilometers per hour. That's too quick. Yes, that's too quick. As I said, I was watching it. The over that I watched, I don't think any reached 90, while the over that I watched wasn't that quick. It still needs to be slower. Forward come, short. Will there be? Oh, how you doing? How you doing, MD? How are you, man? Good to have you here. Will there be a review of the Bangladesh women versus West Indies ODI series? Probably talk about it on Sunday during the takedown, but I doubt it will be an isolated show for that only. It will be talk about in our regular Sunday show, the takedown, where we look at everything in West Indies cricket and answer the questions. I will send you a link so you can join the show if you have the time. Brathwaite is the biggest joker, going forward with his pad in line with the ball, and his bat is about 4 inches away from the ball, said Patrick Lambert. Patrick, to tell you the truth, I never quite saw Brathwaite dismissal, because I was sleeping at that time. I could probably look back at it maybe later today. But if that was what he was doing, that's what he has been doing all his life. All his life, all his life he has been doing that, so it doesn't surprise me. But why the hell does he comes on now and bowling throw up to 2 set batsmen? Go back to Motie or go back to Roach. It's madness. It's absolute madness. I think somebody had said, England lost. England getting whitewash here now. For they lost all 3 one-day international, and now they are losing all 3 T20. And they are going to lose the test match starting. So Australia whitewashing England in the Ashes. I think it was, so Motie is coming off the field. He's probably vexed like Joseph and say, why do I need to stay out there from not bowling? Or is he injured why he's not bowling? Something wrong with him? Because he should definitely be bowling. Is there a little limp there from Motie? So it's good that Warrican is off. So maybe there's an issue with Motie. But Sinclair come back from this end. I don't mind this, and I don't mind this for 2 or 3 overs. I don't mind the switch end for 2 or 3 overs. It's still a form of mixing it up. But it appears Motie has an injury. I don't know. Let's hope not. And then Roach to come back. And then Roach, we could have back Roach. So I think earlier someone said that bad bowling there from Sinclair. Bad bowling. Bad bowling. 110 for 4 now. 110 for 4. I would say that I have my own opinions as to why the West Indies tail back better than the top order. So I'm not going to put them forward as yet. I probably put them forward towards the end of the game, the end of the day's play, or maybe even tomorrow, because I want to hear your opinion. Give me your opinion on why you think that the West Indies 9, 10, and 11 batted better than 1 to 8. Why 9, 10, and 11 made more than twice the number of runs that 1 to 8 made? I have about 6 opinions. About 6 opinions why that could be so. I would love to hear yours. I'll probably voice mine at a later time, but I would love to hear from you what your opinions are. Yes, so Sinclair ball and over where all the ball was over 90 kilometers per hour. That was definitely too fast. Definitely. Oh, I read that one already. I did. Brathwaite is the biggest joker. Yes, I want to talk about the Brathwaite thing because I think it was Giovanni Reid who said what we need to do is to play more 4-day cricket, and you know, he was saying more and more on cricket, and I did say that, in my opinion, that's not the reason. Look at somebody, and I will use Brathwaite now just to bring across the point and hope that is it. Brathwaite is someone who is always playing cricket. If you go to Barbados, Brathwaite is always playing cricket. Every league, every local league around the place, Brathwaite always playing cricket. Always. But you know what Brathwaite is doing? He's playing low-level cricket. You know, he's playing senior cup in Barbados and all of that. So, the challenge facing West Indies batsmen is not a lack of regional cricket. It's a lack of poor regional cricket, which it is they, the player, who create that poor standard. What they need to do is to cut out the prima donna thing, and this is where you need to take away player power. Players need to be training 6-8 hours a day at high intensity. Players need to be practicing and I'm saying this 2 years now, you know, but people won't listen to me. They won't listen to me. And as long as the players continue to have the power, it won't happen. You can't be paying persons $3, $4, $5, $6, $8,000 a month, US dollars. And they are telling you that only training for 2-3 hours a day. And you can't do anything about it. No, man. Until the leadership demands that these players practice the basic until they cannot get it wrong. Well done, brilliant catch. Warrican picked up his wicket. Saw it goes as he hurt himself. Oh, Roach grind gone, you know. This is it, you know. Brilliant catch. I want you to take a look at that moment. Take a look at Roach lying on the ground there. Brilliant catch. Look at that catch. And you need to buy that from Rio. You know the app that sell those images? You need to buy it Rio. Look at that catch and save it in your mind. Look at it, save it in your mind. He gripped his groin here just now. And if it is grind is the issue, that's the last action you are going to see from Roach as a West Indies player. So look at that moment and savor it. Because grab his grind here. And if that is the real issue, you need to savor that moment and happy that you are watching, because that is it. He's not going to come back from that if it is grind. At this age, not coming back from that for the next 8 months. And by that, oh boy. Savor the moment. Savor the moment. Look at it. Enjoy this catch, because this might well be the last. Good work from Kemar Roach. Brilliant. And if that is his last action in Test cricket, what a way to go out. Good. Good catch. Warrican picked up and what that come back to, all of you in the chat here now, what that come back to? Switching the bowlers around. That's all the wicket come back down to, you know, switching the bowler around. You switch Warrican from one end to the next end, and that's what I come here and saying, that you can't have a man bowling 10 consecutive overs. You have to do something. Do something different. Now I realize why Brathwaite bowled the 1 over of throw-up. Give him credit. His 1 over of throw-up was was to switch end of the bowlers, which was good. That's why he came on and bowled that 1 over of throw up. So we need to give him credit. So yes, the bottom line is that, so while we bash Craig, and I saw someone say that he's the biggest joker, I think, who was it, Patrick? I think it was Patrick. And while you are right and fair in your criticism, I'm not taking that away from you. You are fair in your criticism because he got out like that all the while. And while I criticize him to come on for that 1 over throw up, I take back that. Why I take it back? Because what he was doing was to switch the bowlers, and that's what I was asking him for. I was saying that you cannot have one bowler bowling consistently 10 overs on a trot. And he came on that 1 over to switch around the bowlers, and it worked. Warrican got the wicket of Sard. So well done, Craig Brathwaite. Well done. Well done, Craig Brathwaite. India and England money is affecting West Indies cricket. It is affecting West Indies cricket because the players have the power. So yes, it is affecting West Indies cricket, but it's because the players have the power. Why isn't it affecting Pakistani cricket? Because the Pakistan Cricket Board has the power. The Bangladeshi Cricket Board has the power. The Sri Lankan Cricket Board has the power. So it's affecting West Indies cricket because the players has the power. Anytime we take back that power from the players, then we'll see the difference. Yeah. Stephen Roach is saying that world cricket is not giving West Indies a fair amount of money to compete. West Indies cricket is a bad product, Stephen Roach. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for it. The bottom line is that the players need to work hard. And I put it this way, Stephen Roach. How much money is New Zealand getting? Because I love to ask this question. How much money is New Zealand getting? South Africa, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, West Indies. How much money are those countries getting? So before you make that comment, because we are in 9th position, so all of those other countries are before us. Yeah, all right. We know that Australia, for the series that Australia had since last year was it? The series, the BGD, the Border Gavaskar Trophy, BGT, something like that. We know that they make more money from that series than the West Indies making a year from that one series. So we know that everybody knows the big three: India, Australia, England. They get more money than the rest. So I'm asking you, we are at the bottom of the table. So the other 5, good from Sinclair there, good from Sinclair. The other 5 are New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. All of those 5 are ahead of us. How much money are they getting? How much money are they getting? Tell me how much money are they getting? This move by Craig Brathwaite to bowl himself is proof why he shouldn't be captain, said Travis Brathwaite. But Travis Brathwaite, we have to take back that one, because it was a brilliant decision. It was to switch around the bowler, and immediately that one dropped at. You see what I'm telling you, Sinclair? That's where you should be looking to bowl every delivery. Right there. How often I said it? Right in that general area. Did that one come off the gloves? Sloppy from the fielder there. We need to see Ultra Edge to see if it was a drop catch. But that really lob. You need to take that catch. If you need to catch that ball whether it come off the gloves. Who is that? Greaves? Well, Greaves not no sense, you know. Greaves not no brain. Sure. I really need to see. I really need to see. The thing about it, all right. I know I said earlier that some Travis Brathwaite, you need to take back that again because we really need to analyze the thing properly. We cannot just be biased. So I took back mine, so I know you're going to take back yours because we cannot be biased. And another point too is we agree that Sinclair is bowling too fast. But probably, probably Sinclair is bowling too slow. And why do I say that? Sinclair is a man who knows to bowl in the 90s. If we are now asking him in the middle of the match to slow it down, maybe he will have difficulty hitting the spot. But if he bowls at his natural speed that he always bowl, he will probably be more accurate and be able to hit that spot. Because once you hit that spot, it doesn't matter how fast or how so slow you bowl, you're going to have the batsman in trouble. So maybe, Mikel, we are probably asking Sinclair to do the wrong thing because we are asking him to bowl slower than he usually bowls. And what we really need him to do is to bowl his natural pace and be accurate. So maybe he's just thinking it through. Warrican, 123 for 5. We are in over number 37. Warrican is bowling. And it still goes, that Sinclair came back, he bowled 2 overs. If he bowled this one and doesn't get a wicket, ratted. So if Roach gone off injury, and that may well be the end of his test career, and we saw Motie limped off, and we haven't seen him come back on the field, we are probably stuck with Warrican and Sinclair. Kavim Ajaf to come into it now. Is this really happening to West Indies? Let's be optimistic. I want to remain optimistic and think that nothing is wrong with Motie. But definitely it looks like the end of Kemar Roach's career. As Motie come back on the field, Greaves will have to bowl a nice little spell now, Greaves will have to come on. He will have to bowl a spell to give the spinners a break. He probably need to bowl a spell that he's not necessarily looking to take wicket, but looking to bowl wide outside the half stump. So what I would do for Greaves now, I would set I would give him 2 slips at third man. I would give him a backward point on the boundary. I would give him a long off and a sweep on the boundary. So I'll give him a 7-2 field and ask him to bowl fifth stump full. That's the tactics I would use. I'll give Greaves the ball, ask him to bowl 5th, 6th, 7th stump, and give him a 7-2 field. We may well stop with Warrican and Sinclair here now because we saw Motie leave the field. Roach, definitely, that's the end of the match for him. And unless the injury is not as bad as I thought, because he grabbed his groin. So let's hope so. Duel Garner said, Craig is not a brave captain. I don't know that word before. Why wouldn't he bring back Roach or Motie for short spells? Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. They should have been bowling short spells. But I still gonna give him credit though, because although we are saying that they should be bowling short spell, what he did was to switch them around and he got the wicket. So that was still good. That was still a good idea, because the thing is that we can see things one way and another person see it the other way, and it is still effective. So while we are here saying short spell, he switched them around and he got the wicket. But now he probably will be stuck with these two, unfortunately. And that's why probably he needs to bring on Greaves. If Sinclair cannot find his line and length, you know. So this is Sinclair, much better from Sinclair there. And you see, because that is 91 kilometers per hour, you know, so maybe, and I'm beginning to think that that's what speed he should bowl at, and drive the ball into the pitch, because he's that type of bowler. It's okay for us to analyze it and said, well, the Pakistani bowl at an average of 78 kilometers per hour. It's okay. And they are so effective because they are bowling at that speed. We can analyze it that way. But Sinclair is not that type of bowler, so we shouldn't be asking him to do that. He should bring his own variety. So earlier, I agree with Mikel, yes, but now thinking it over, I think that Sinclair should be driving the ball on that spot, because that's his style. You know, his style is not a floaty man. His style is a driving. So he needs to do what he does best. He does best. So Patrick Lambert and his friend Stephen Roach are at it. Karen Fritz, good to have you here. Yes, sad that he's injured. Him walking off my brother on his own. I wouldn't say that it may be his last. It could well be. It could well be. Encouraging signs. He walk off on his own, but his grind, he will always walk off. It's not a tear muscle, it's a grind. So he can always walk off on his own. I really hope so. I really hope it is not as bad as it looks there, but he grabbed it. And savor the moment, please, because it may well be. It may well be. Still puzzled as to why Craig didn't start again with Motie after the break. I would have held back Sinclair as the left arm pair were bowling brilliantly. I would have gone with Sinclair. You know why? So let's watch this delivery from Warrican. Yeah, so the batsman came on the front foot. It's 123 for 5. They trail by 40 runs as we move up towards 6 a.m. in Jamaica. You know, approaching. So I think there'll be a drinks break after this over. So let's watch this over from Warrican. That's it. That turn across the batsman, as you saw it there. So for our visually challenged viewers, 123 for 5. Mind you that Warrican is a left-arm orthodox spinner. He's bowling round the wicket to Salman. Okay. He cuts that to backward point, and there is no run. I think I love this type of watch along more than when the match is on YouTube. Well, good to see Motie coming back out. Good to see. Well, it was probably a bathroom break, and sometimes when you have nature call, you are uncomfortable. That's why they call it a comfort break. So maybe it was really a comfort break by Gudakesh Motie. Really hope so, because I really hope so. He's coming back out. So that should be the drinks break. I think yes, it's the drinks break. So Gudakesh Motie is coming back out. So that is good to see. Give me a moment. Let me refuel my glass here. Yeah, so it's good for Gudakesh Motie to be coming back out. Let me remind you that the West Indies under 19 girls, they lost by 7 wickets to Australia. Our girls made 53 all out, and Australia made 57 for 3. You know, and it appears that England are going down in the Ashes again. So, yes, so Gudakesh Motie, probably it was a comfort break. And maybe why he looked that way coming off the field was because of the discomfort. You know, sometimes when nature calls, you become uncomfortable. Well, you're saying that if I offer you 5,000 Jamaican dollars to do 5 days work, well, I can't react to that because the figures are not realistic. So give me some realistic figures. So you can rephrase it. If I think the point that you are trying to make is that the West Indies cricket is probably paying less than the other teams. And so I want you to do your research. And when you completed your research, I want you to tell me what the Pakistani retainer contract is, what the Bangladeshi retainer contract is, what the Sri Lanka retainer contract is, what the New Zealand retainer contract is, what the South Africa retainer contract is. Those are the things I want you to tell me. And so for those 5 countries too, I want you to tell me how much they pay their player for a test, how much they pay their player for a T20, and how much they pay their player for an ODI. When you get all of those numbers, come back to me and let us discuss it. And I always hear the argument that those things, but I've always said, and I hope I'm upsetting John P. Nicol here because I really love upsetting him. I really love it. That nurses in the Caribbean, teachers in the Caribbean, accountants in the Caribbean, CEO in the Caribbean, you name it, professionals in the Caribbean, they don't get as much pay as the other professions in England, in India, in Australia. So why should cricket be the same? Footballers in the Caribbean don't get as much pay as footballers in those countries. Netballers in the Caribbean, Jamaica is what, the 3rd ranked netball team in the world. Yes, we're little but with Talawa. Right now we have a series playing against South Africa. Oh, last night match went. I know that we won the first 2 matches comfortable. I don't know the score for last night match. Someone in the chat can tell me the score. I probably was sleeping and I didn't watch the match because I wanted to get up to watch the start of this match. So, netballers, footballers, other sportsmen in the Caribbean don't get as much money as sportsmen in England, in Australia, in India. So what is the difference between cricket? Professionals in the Caribbean. So this money thing is really a rubbish argument. It's really a rubbish argument and is a nonsensical argument. And my point, it's really, but do the research, Stephen Roach, not Patrick Lambert, sorry, and come back. Come back with the research. Because you cannot just throw things in the air like that. Because you're not really in a bar talking, because a lot of time person come here and say things, and this is a wonderful community. We are 20,000 strong. The largest independent cricket channel in the Caribbean. largest independent cricket. And it's because of you. So you're a wonderful community. But too many times, we have persons come here and talk things that them hear and then beliefs are so you go. And they have done no research. Look at Greaves running off that ball like my grandmother. My grandmother could run faster than that, you know. I guess Anderson Phillips was coming around the boundary. And, you know, it's 129 for 5. Sinclair to continue. One of those deliveries went for 4. .86. That's his speed. That's his speed. I don't want him to slow down. What I want him to do is to hit the spot. So before you make that point, Stephen Roach, get the numbers. Sometimes as a fan, I'm desperate for us to stay in the game. I'm putting too much pressure on the bowlers to take wicket quickly when really and truly they are doing okay. Our batsmen are just horrible. Brilliant, Michael Douglas. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, you know, Michael Douglas. We are putting pressure. We are putting pressure on the bowlers to get wickets because we want to win the match, while really and truly, West Indies should be still batting. You know, West Indies should be still batting. And if it wasn't for 9, 10, and 11 who contributed 110 runs, maybe this match would probably soon finish in a cup. Probably Pakistan would have declared already and try to set a record and finish it in a one-day test match. You know? You see, so I'm not going to read those comments, Stephen Roach, and why I'm not going to read those comments, there are some generalization, and they don't add value. They don't add value because they are just some generalization. So you're saying things that, Mr. Brown, you must understand that people chase the money. We all do. Everybody do. Everybody do. Well ball, Warrican. Well ball. Run him off. Chip down the pitch. Yeah, man. Run him off. Get off, Rizwan. Well done. Chatty Rizwan with all of them antics. Come off. Come off, boy. Get off. With all them antics. Come off. Chatty Rizwan with all them antics. Look at Warrican. Look, come down the pitch. Good work. Good work. Get off. Get off. Get off. Yeah, man. Full of antics. Full of antics. He's just, Karen Fritz is saying, Rizwan is a different player when he gets to little milestone. He may well choose to go berserk after getting to 50. I like his speed from Kevin to Rizwan, but slow it up for the other batters. Yeah, Karen Fritz say, yes, I'm now praying for this. Yes. Just, you know, Rizwan is someone who can take the mickey out of you, you know. In full of look antics and full of look chat, and you know, and behave like, you know, you're infringing on my property. That's how he behaves. Full of antics, and you know, he tried to demean people. That's the right word. He tried, you know, there's banter and then there's prejudice. Like Athena was saying that we are biased. Of course, we are biased, but we are not prejudiced. You know, I'm cross in a I have mixed feelings right now because I would love to see us bowl out Pakistan. But if we bowl them out tonight, we might lose 5 wickets before the end of the day's play. Yo. And so Stephen Roach, as you're a big time cricket expert, Why is it that the West Indies tail 9, 10, and 11 make more runs than the top order? Give me your opinion why you think so. So Stephen Roach is saying, let's be fair, it is not Pakistan's fault about our performance. So kudos to Pakistan. I don't understand anything you're talking about there, Stephen Roach. I don't understand you because let's be fair about what? What? Let's be fair about what? It's not Pakistan's fault about our performance. Who said it was Pakistan's fault? So I don't know what you're talking about. Let's be fair. 1 more wicket. More Warrican at his very best. Well done, Brathwaite. Well done, Brathwaite. Well done. Well done. Well done, Brathwaite. Brilliant. Brilliant from Brathwaite. So 7 wickets gone, 130 for 7. Brilliant from Brathwaite. We must give the man credit where credit due. Brilliant from Brathwaite. Athanaze took the catch at forward short leg. So 1 more wicket. So West Indies may have a lead here, West Indies may have a lead. 130 for 7. Match on. It's very important that West Indies win this match. And to get Pakistan to stop preparing these type of pitches. I think the entire cricketing world right now is cheering on West Indies. If you're not a Pakistani supporter right now, you're cheering on the West Indies because you want us to beat them on this type of pitch and so that they will stop preparing it. So I think at this very moment, the entire cricketing world wants a West Indies victory. That's my opinion. So they stop preparing this type of pitches so we can have good test match. Good test match. And the thing about it, if they lose this match, should Pakistan lose this match, which I hope Kohli win his final test match, you can imagine Kohli win his final test match in Pakistan on that pitch. And then he was fired even before he goes to Pakistan. You can imagine that? So let's see what happened. Maybe I'm far ahead of myself. I'm never one who like to go that far ahead of myself, but maybe I'm a little far ahead of myself here. But this is a man that they need to get out though. All right. Sajid Khan, we have seen in matches in Australia and even in the first innings, Sajid Khan is a man who bats more or less like Gudakesh Motie, who see ball, hit ball. So we need to set a deep field for him when we are bowling to him. So I hope that they are fully aware of that. 86 for 9 Australia, England, 86 for 9. I remember when Australia was 150 odd, and so they are far away from victory. England, so they're under 6 love now. With only the test to come, so they may well get 7 love. So this is a genuine whitewash, 3-0 in the ODI, 3-0 in the T20, and you're going to lose the test. 7 love, genuine whitewash that. Yeah, man, genuine whitewash. Genuine whitewash. So well done, Craig Brathwaite. Sinclair to continue. So Salman is still at the crease. So you see, once you break that partnership that is giving us trouble, we start to run through. Yes, so I think the entire cricket world want West Indies to win this match. They stop preparing those type of pitch. I wanted to make the point that who's going for that ball? So why Greaves never give chase? Why Greaves never chase that ball? He just turn around and look at it. Badly line from Sinclair though, but why Greaves never chase that ball? I told you, Greaves is just gone, you know. Him gone. Look at him. He's not there. He's not here with us, you know. Badly line from Sinclair though, but Greaves should have chased. Any other country, they feel that I run it, go right down to the boundary. They'd run it, go right down to the boundary. They're not stopping, they're not stop running until the ball going to the boundary. But we, the Greaves, just turn around and look at it. These guys are collecting money on a false pretense, you know. Man, just turn around and look at the ball. Now, oh boy. What's Sinclair? So Salman there. 134 for 7. 2 delivered to come in over number. This is over number what? This is Sinclair 10th over. 2 delivered to come in is 10th over. So you see, Mikel, when he's bowling at that pace, he's bowling much better instead of trying to slow it down. You know. So 1 delivery now to come. Salman is batting 134 for 7. Yes, good from, well, he slowed down that one nicely though. So I think that should West Indies win this match, which I hope they do, there'll be a lot of backlash in Pakistan for they change the pitch from the last match. And all of the rhetoric coming out before the match was that they will be playing on the same pitch. That's all the rhetoric coming out, that they will be playing on the same pitch before the match. So they have changed the pitch. Although it's not a fresh pitch, but you don't call it a fresh pitch because it's, if you look there, see the pitch there, that one they played on last week, and they expected it to play on this one again and that one again this week. But they switched to the one beside it at the last moment. So if Pakistan lose this match, you prepare for the backlash. Duel Garner said, the ball is older when the low order comes in and they bat aggressively. So that is response to, I said I have some opinions. I have 4 opinions. And I think I'm going to put them in a poll. But maybe not today. I just want to hear some other opinions. So good point there, Duel Garner. Good point. I love that. I love that. Love that. If you are a top order batter, well, my way of thinking was my job is to score runs for my team, not preserve my wicket. My nature was to attack, not slog my way out of trouble, but attack with intent. Yeah. And so Australia beat England in the third T20 international. That's the Women Ashes that is going on. So they have now lead in the series 6-0 with only the test match to come. And you made a good point there, especially the last statement. Say, my nature was to attack, not to slug. And attack, and I'm going to interpret slug as mean reckless. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Because West Indies is really fighting back here. Really fighting back. So click, slash on that, click a like, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Please remember to subscribe. And you would recall when I was doing my playing 11 on Thursday, Karen Fritz, you recall in that video that, and I play where Brathwaite said that we need to be more aggressive and be more purposeful and be more positive. And I said, I don't have an issue with that. But my problem, I think I used the word concern then. 140 for 7, short, pulled away, down to deep mid wicket by Sajid Khan, as I said. And this is now where you're going on Brathwaite. Because I told you that Sajid Khan is a see ball, hit ball man, so you need the deep fielders. You know, you need an in and out feel to Sajid Khan. He's not going to stroke anything in the gap and run. He's just going to hit, you know. So in the in and out feel to him. But Brathwaite, probably these things that I see is beyond the captain and the coaches, probably. So I was saying that my concern was we don't know the line between positive and reckless. And that's, I think that's what happened in West Indies' first innings, you know. Let's go. Good day, Cricket Forum. If you watch Warrican and Motie as a much better batting technique than the top order, what's your take? Don't agree? I think the top order has a better batting technique. So don't agree. So Milo said, beaten on their roads, beaten on their wrong turners. Yes, if we could do that, you can imagine. Andre Coley, what a way he'll be signing off. I really want West Indies to win this match, you know. Put pressure on Darren Sammy right away. Because pressure will be on him. If West Indies win this match, pressure will be on him. Especially in the Australia series. He will have to win that series. Darren Sammy will have to win that series. Because the cry would be loud, very loud. Why sack Coley? So if West Indies win this match. And again, I said, and I do not have an issue with one coach coaching all format. It's a separate thing I'm talking about. It's not that I'm saying that Darren Sammy shouldn't be the coach. It's a separate thing, but put pressure on him. Put pressure on him, man. International sports is all about pressure. I didn't expect to see you in such a good mood, spirit, after the way the schoolboys gave away their wickets. You know, Patrick Lambert, it's good that I could be in this mood, don't you know, because it's all up to you guys, you know. I am in this good mood. Well, Motie got a wicket as he comes back into the attack. That was 90.4 kilometers. And that's all I'm saying. Switch around the bowlers, man. Switch around the bowlers. Don't have one bowler bowling too long. Who did he replace there? Warrican or was it Sinclair? You know, so although Warrican got a few wickets, he went 2 overs or so without a wicket. So bring in another bowler. And there comes Motie, got the wicket. So me a big coach, me understand this cricket too much, you know. Me just understand this cricket too much. You know? Yeah, but Patrick Lambert was making the point there that I didn't expect to see you in such a good mood. How many overs remaining in the day's play? Because I think the day's play should end. What time is the day's play ending? Is it 7 o'clock local time or is it 6:30? Because they started at 11:30, so it should end 6:30. Isn't so? I think it should end 6:30. The thing about it, I don't want West Indies to bat again this evening. I just don't want them to bat again this evening. Because if we go bat again this evening, we may lose 2-3 wickets or even more. You know? Yes, so Patrick Lambert was making the point that I am not happy because of me. I'm happy because of you wonderful people who are here. Because you are such wonderful, great company. You know, persons like Stephen Roach. You know, you enjoy an argument with Stephen Roach every time, you know. Although he probably needs to come with some more facts instead of generalization. You know, but you enjoy it. You enjoy the banter. You enjoy the interaction. You enjoy the company of the persons who are here, and know that at 148 for 8 after 44 overs. So Motie have taken now 3 for 46 from his 12 overs, 3 for 46. So good. Well done, Brathwaite. He know, I guess he realized what I'm saying, and realized that you just don't bowl one bowler too long. You know, once the bowler is not getting any wicket, switch him around. So Gudakesh Motie, 12 overs. No Maida, 3 for 46. Kemar Roach, 2 for 15 from his 6 overs. Warrican, 3 for 40 from his 15. Kevin Sinclair, none for 42 from his 10. And Brathwaite came on to bowl one throw up to switch around the bowlers, which was a brilliant idea, because immediately when he switched around the bowlers, he got the wicket. So Warrican is coming back on from Kevin Sinclair end. Is that so? Or was it that Warrick? I will. Was it that? I think. Let me see. Who bowled that over? Oh no! So it was Sinclair that Motie replaced. So Motie replaced Sinclair. So I get that right now. Motie replaced Sinclair. So that was good. That was good from the captain. I agree. Batting with the intention to score, not only survive, will do us well in the second innings. Yes, and that is what we need to do. But as I said, my concern is that, do these guys have the brain to determine I need to get my words out, to differentiate between reckless and positive intent? So Warrican just wheel it away here. So there, as you see on the screen there, 2 slips and a silly mid off. Is it silly mid off? I hope the silly mid off has an helmet. Oh, yes, it's at an ace. And Pakistan desperately. Someone make a comment earlier. I think it was Milo, so we beat them on their road. Yes. So Dobrai Sport Cricket agree with SOS that the tail can bat better than the batsman. Drop? Was that a drop catch at second slip there? Who was that at second slip that dropped that dolly? Show Susan second slip. Warrican. Round the wicket, bowls to Abrar bowled. Bowl down. Bowl down. Wow. Good from West Indies. 149 for 9. Milo. I think it was Milo or someone like said that beat them on their road. Yes, man. Beat them on their road. I would say the tail approach to batting is different, not necessarily their technique, said Karen Fritz. Right. So I am not I'm reading out those comments, and I appreciate you putting forward your comments, but then I'm going to do a poll. Probably if the West Indies get the final wicket and they are coming back out to bat, it's now 6:31. How many overs we batted? So 45 overs gone in their innings. Did we bat 44 overs? Or how many overs did West Indies bat? I'm trying to remember how many overs we batted West Indies in their first innings. So we batted 42 overs and 45. We batted 41 over, but they're going to, the one that we started. So basically that would be 43 and 47. So if it finished right now, we'd have completed 90 overs in the day's play. Yes, because you would have 2 overs each for the break of innings. So the 41 and the 45 would have make it 86, and then 2 overs each for the break of innings. So that would make it 90. So do West Indies, Pakistan trailing by 12 runs. What is the approach now of the captain? And this is where I want the discussion to go. Let me run through some comment before I put the discussion there. Pakistan winning the first test and bowling out West Indies in the first innings. They have done well considering their cricket form in the last test match. Careful when we prepare quick wickets. People didn't like it. So, Jamor, good morning to you, Jamor Small, boy. Jamor Small. I just last. Oh, he reverse sweep. Oh, my Lord, Sajid Khan. Not out. Jamor Small, I wish he had some pictures of the women coach at the bar. Really, I would have reached it. Motie bowls to Khan who defend. So he's got a block and then swing. So I hope we have somebody on the backward square leg boundary, deep mid-wicket boundary, and the long leg boundary. Long on boundary. I see 2 on the offside, but is there any on the onside boundary? Because he doesn't swing to the offside. So Jamor Small putting up a little resistance, but our batting was distasteful. Yes, it was absolutely distasteful. I agree with you. I just hope that the next time you take the pictures and let him know that you are taking it. By the way, how is Manchester United going so far? We beat Rangers on Thursday. You know that? We beat Rangers on Thursday. We beat Rangers on Thursday in the Europa League. So we're gonna win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League next year. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. The entire top order is premeditating. They are planning to sweep before the ball even bowl, and they are also playing for a huge turn. And if it don't turn as much, they end up leg before wicket, said Michael Douglas. So contributing to the question that I asked, which I really appreciate the feedback coming in, persons giving their different opinions. I have six things that I thought. I'm going to put 4 of them in a poll because only 4 options I have in the poll. So maybe not today, but because I want the feedback to come in through. So Patrick Lambert is saying, SOS music label, you are very correct. Wow. A lot of persons believing that the tail have better techniques than the top order. Oh my. Wow. Only Warrican, Roach, Motie, and Hodge had any idea of what batting was all about. Why the top order cannot make runs if their batting technique is better? Well, good question. Very good question. The tailenders are playing the ball based on the line or length. They weren't premeditating. Motie has proven across format he's a better player against spin than some of his teammates. Over the top, well, at least he has a fielder down there. Well done. This is how Sajid Khan is going to bat. You cannot get that out of him. But the good thing is that Brathwaite has a fielder in the deep. Do you get the sense that since we are here and start talking and start discussing things, do you get the sense that Cricket West Indies, they are listening to us and are sending out things to Brathwaite? I get that feeling. I get that feeling. I honestly get that feeling, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So, Madison Keys have Jamaican blood in her, so let's celebrate. Oh, she won the Australian Open. Good, good. Congratulations to her. Motie is my player, and I know I will live to see he make 100, said Urban Thomas. Well, all West Indies fans would hope that. Well, he's your player. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm not one who have favorite players, though, but can't stop a man. I don't want persons to be like me. About spinners looking 5-4. Yes, both of them are on 4-4. Both of them are looking 5-4. Is that so? I think so. No, Motie's 3. Yes, a 9. Roach got 2, right? True. So Warrican is looking at 5-4. So Urban Thomas is saying, Motie is my player. Okay. Arvelin said, West Indies batters lack mental alacrity and confidence. You know, as I go through those comments, is he out, run out? It looks that way. Brilliant right there. Is it Greaves? Has Greaves shown me that he can move faster than my grandmother? Who is that picked up that ball? Oh, he's out by a mile. Well done, Imlak. Well done. Oh, this is what I never want, you know. So West Indies have 13 minutes. 13 minutes. That's 3 overs to bat in the evening here. When we won against Australia last year, 1 year ago, because that match ended on the 28th of January and today is the 25th. And this match may well end on the 27th or the 26th. So it's exactly 1 year ago. In that first innings, we led by 9 runs, didn't we? Because Australia declared behind our total. And I think we led by 9 runs. Let's say 4 and 3, 7. So nobody's running off. So it could be the end of the day's play. Is that it? I don't see anybody running off to change. So it may well be the end of the day's play because the 90 overs would have been completed. So, because see Brathwaite there is in no hurry. So that's it for the day. Well, I'm happy that that's it for the day. So more, that is Brathwaite. The umpires, everybody walking off. So they're setting up the cameras and the field. So good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, there's Mikel Louis. So West Indies will not bat until tomorrow morning. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Very good. Very good. I love that. We get a 9-run lead. Yes, Jamor small. So that, you know, and the point I wanted to discuss was, do you want to bowl out Pakistan this evening and we have to come back to bat? Because clearly the match has ended. The match has ended because the players weren't running off the field or anything like that. So clearly the match has ended for the day, which is good. And the spectators are leaving. Just want to confirm that that's the covers coming out. So this is good from West Indies. I love the entire back end, though. They are doing well, yes. Wasn't Viv Richards a favorite player or Malcolm Marshall? Wasn't Viv Richards a favorite player or Malcolm Marshall? We get a 9-run lead. A lot of persons add Vivian Richards as a favorite player and Malcolm Marshall. Stephen, please, can you answer a question for me? No, I can't answer any question for you, Stephen Roach. I think I give you about 10 and you have not answered any yet. So he's asking, did the West Indies players of the past have more intelligence than the current West Indies players now? Tell me, what do you think? Gurav Yadav, greetings to you too. I'm happy that you are here. I'm pretty late today. Yes, well, the day's play ended. So we have ended the day's play. West Indies won the toss and decided to bat. They were 54 for 8. Yes, 54 for 8 West Indies. And at 54 for 8, I saw Giovanni Reid say West Indies must done with Test cricket. West Indies need to pack up Test cricket. And I said to myself, why that statement? It's just, we were 54 for 8 when he said it, you know. And I was saying to myself that, wasn't it October last year that India got bowled out for 46 in India? You know, and we never heard anyone saying that they should pack up and done with Test cricket. They got bowled out for 46 in India, not like it was in England or Australia or in the West Indies. They got bowled out for 46 on their own turf. Wasn't in New Zealand. Not like when England got bowled out for 58 in New Zealand, I think in 2018 or thereabout. Was it 57 or 50? Either 56 or 57, 2018 in New Zealand. When that happened, I never heard anybody talking about that. When India got bowled out for 36 in Australia in 2020, I never heard anyone saying that India was to pack up Test cricket. No, I never heard that. So I was saying that why Giovanni Reid making that comment that West Indies is supposed to pack up Test cricket, you know. I never heard that when anybody else making that. So, Stephen Roach, I'm not going to answer your question. You need to answer mine. How many runs do you anticipate we will score? 220. We're gonna make 220 in the that's a good brilliant from Roach. And there he grabs this grind. And it will be a big miss in the second innings, you know. It will be a big miss, big miss in the second innings. Because he batted so well, he made 25. Ian Gudakesh Motie, I think his wicket fell when the score was at 99. Was it 99 that Roach got out? 99. And so they put on at least 40. 45 or thereabout. I think they got out at 99. And then Motie and Warrican put on 60 something, you know, about 64 or thereabout. It's in the 90s. It could be 95, you know. It could be 95 when he got out. So nonetheless, but he made 25 and Ian Gudakesh Motie put on. Because the substantial point that I'm making is that is 25 along with Gudakesh Motie. They put on a good looking partnership of 40 something. And then that other partnership of 60 odd between Warrican and Motie. As the last three batsmen added 116 runs to the West Indies total out of the 163, so that the rest are 116 from 63 is 47. So the top 8 went for 47 and the bottom 3 added twice the number of runs that the top 8 make, you know. These you know, as I said at the start of the show, for those of you who joined me at the start, I hope the youngsters who are going to start this regional 4-day tournament comes Wednesday, realizing that a number of these players are masquerading as batsmen and are really collecting money on a false pretense. So I hope we make 220, Patrick Lambert, 229. If we give them 229, then we can have some magic. Up to this day, my favorite player are Viv and Olden. Okay, good. I've never have a favorite player. Pakistan should be ashamed to fix a pitch like this. They can't even bat on it. They won and the ball rolling. Yeah, TV and cricket power play, man. Our friend there in South Florida. I've always encouraged you to subscribe to TV and cricket power play. They don't do a show like what we do. What they do is to provide live cricket coming out of the United States in South Florida there. So if you're interested in watching cricket coming out of South Florida, subscribe to TV and Cricket Power Play on YouTube. Every Sunday they have a match. And my good friend Elton is a very lively person. So Stephen Roach said, I can't believe you, Mr. Brown. Are you serious, Stephen Roach? It's one thing to banter Stephen Roach, but to call me a liar, it's a different. You want to take back that comment, Stephen Roach? I think you should take back that. Banter is one thing, but I don't appreciate you calling me a liar, Stephen Roach. Okay, if you're saying that you don't believe me, then you're calling me a liar. You know, so banter is one thing. So I think there's a way that you must phrase it without calling me a liar. There must be a way where you can phrase it without calling me a liar, because I welcome the banter, but I don't appreciate you calling me a liar. So whatever comment you're making, Stephen Roach, you must phrase it without calling me a liar. You know, I don't appreciate it. Imagine your bowlers are consistently making more runs than your first 7 batsmen, Harvey Lynch. Can you imagine that, Harvey Lynch? Well, that's what happened in West Indies cricket. 20 runs in a day. The game could end tomorrow. It will end tomorrow unless West Indies made 220, 230. And you recall, I think it was Monday morning. If you look back at that video, I said that Test cricket is going lower and lower if these things are allowed to continue. Yeah, if you know, I did say it on Monday morning. The game is just going lower and lower because winning is the only thing. And I don't have an issue with someone who believes that winning is the only thing. I don't have an issue with that. And if you don't believe that winning is the only thing, let me give you an idea to show you that winning is the only thing. Who came second in the 100-meter finals at the... I'm trying to find an Olympic that Gatlin was not the second place because it's easy to call Gatlin there. The 28th Rio Olympic. In the 100 meter at the 28th Rio Olympic. I know some of you Google it and type in the right answer and say that you're bright, but to be honest and fair with yourself, how many of you remember who came second in the 100 meter at the 2008 Olympic? You know, and it shows that winning is what people remember winners. They don't remember who comes second. They don't remember. So, but the thing is that these type of pitch really bringing Test cricket lower and lower. Good morning all. Went to bed. West Indies were 36 for 3. Waking up now and both innings are done. What is going on here? This is pathetic for Test cricket. Absolutely. Good morning to you, Jay. You know, when I woke up, West Indies were 38 for 4 or something like that. And I was sending a message in my group because you recall yesterday I said that the match was going to start 12:30 because that was a release from Cricket West Indies that it was 12:30. A guy in the group had said it was 11:30, so I was sending a message to him to let him know that yes, you are right and I am wrong. And by the time I finished typing that message, West Indies were 38 for 7. Yeah, I start typing the text message. West Indies were 38 for 4. And by the time I finished typing the text message, they were 38 for 7. Yes, sir. Motie looks very accomplished against the spin. Maybe he should bat up the order for the second innings. How high should he bat? Tell me. You know, tell me, MS, how high should he bat? I'm really interested in to know how high he should bat. You know, if we score over 200 runs, we stand a chance. Yes, I am not calling you a liar, but I can't understand your reasoning. I think George Best was my favorite Manchester United player. He was not mine. I'm a supporter of Manchester United, not of player. I don't. So Michael Douglas said 2008 in Beijing, it was Ryan Thompson. Remember that race like yesterday? Okay, good for you. But all right, well, how many persons remember? Well, people will remember, you know, but the vast majority not going to remember. How many persons will remember? And that's a substantive point that I'm making. That the point I'm making is that collectively, persons don't remember second place. Harvey Lynn said West Indies performance justify a 2-tier format for Test cricket going forward. And let me ask you one question. Please explain that. Please tell me why. Please tell me why you said West Indies performance. Well, we are leading on first innings. And you come here and said West Indies performance justified. You know, West Indies is leading on first innings. West Indies is leading the match on first innings. And you said West Indies performance justify a 2-tier system. I am not going to make any point on this subject, you know, because there's a young man probably wanted to debate me. So I'm going to always reserve my points on this. But how could that statement be? Even if you didn't say West Indies and Pakistan, you said West Indies performance, while West Indies is leading in the match. So if West Indies performance justified, then Pakistan performance should justify it too. So why you never said West Indies and Pakistan? Don't just shoot from the hip, Harvey Lynch, man. And how could West Indies performance justify it? So when India was bowled out for 46 October, that's just 2-3 months ago, did it justify a two-tier system? So I don't know. To have the last three batters stop scoring and put in some respectability to the score continuously, those so-called top order batsmen should be ashamed of themselves. They are really disgusting and atrocious. Jay, the truth is they're not ashamed, They are not ashamed one bit. If you go and ask them a question, they probably say, why are you asking me? They're not ashamed. They think that they're in a bubble and they are the best thing that happened to us. They are not ashamed, Jay. They are not ashamed at all. Remember, that they're collecting their money no matter what, they're collecting their money. And that is why, if I was the West Indies coach, and that is why I'm saying that once player power remains, the cricket will improve. Because this match, in all likelihood, is going to finish by day 3. It may well finish tomorrow, but it won't pass day 3. So there will be at least 2 more days to train. And if I'm paying you for a 5-day match, and the match ends in 2 days, why shouldn't you train for the next 3 days? Especially on a pitch like that. Especially, you know what I would do? If I was the director of cricket in West Indies, or I don't know if it needs to go to the president. But when this match finishes, I'll take up my phone. Probably I won't wait till the match finishes. I'll take up my phone and I'll call the president of the Pakistan Cricket Board. The chairman, not the president, because the prime minister is the president, the chairman. So I'll call the chairman and say, Dr. Shallow here, president of Cricket West Indies, how are you doing? It's clear that this match is going to end tomorrow or by Monday. Would you allow me some of your spinners from Pakistan, Moeen Ali and Sajid Khan and Habar? I would pay them for the 3 days. I'd like them to come and bowl to the West Indies batsmen for me for the 3 days on that pitch. Would you care to do that? I would love them to get some batting against your spinners on that pitch, and I will pay them well. I'll pay them double. I'll pay them double what they usually get to. Could you contact them and ask them if they would agree to such an offer? I will definitely pay them double. Thank you. Get back to me as soon as possible. And remember, I have a paper bag for you. So use your influence. I have a paper bag for you whenever we meet up. Remember, you probably want to do something like that, huh? Yes. Yeah. Is it possible, a moment to think, is it possible that the tail is more relaxed mentally and just playing the ball than playing the pitch because they know they are not expected to make a lot of runs? Another good point, another very good point. Philip the boy said, Aisley Crawford TNT, wasn't he? Aisley Crawford, yes. Aisley Crawford was a TNT runner, yes. Gerald Music is saying, cricket need a new mindset, Sir Brown. T20 has taken over 5 days of cricket. It's no longer the preferred format, and it will never be again. And I am not a lover of it. Gerald Music, you're voicing your opinion, but the numbers, the stats, the information prove you wrong there. But you're entitled to your opinion, and it's okay for you not to be a lover of 5-day cricket. But among cricket fans, be aware that you are in the minority. All the numbers, all the research, all the polls show that cricket fans, majority of cricket fans preferred Test cricket. Yes, not Ryan, Richard Thompson. So although you say you remember the race like yesterday, you still get the first name wrong. So you go and do some research. And that's the point I'm making. Persons need to do research to remember. So if But you, so the point, there's a point, Michael Douglas. So you remember that it was Thompson from Trinidad that came second, but you didn't quite remember his first name. But no one forget Usain Bolt. And that's the point that I'm making, that winning is everything. Winning is not everything. Winning is the only thing. People only remember winners. So you get the point. You get the point. Yeah, so no one missed Usain Bolt. But the person who comes second, Richard Thompson, person don't remember if his name is Richard or Ryan. And that's the exact point I'm making. You got it now? Yeah, so that's it. That's it, the point I'm making, that collectively, we really don't remember who comes second. Carlton Aman, morning. Game on, get runs on the board, build pressure. Well, yes, so the end of the day's play for today. Preacher Cardi says it's a dog fight on a spinner track. Yes, I only remember because I follow track and field more than cricket. Okay, good, Michael Douglas. So, yes, yes, Preacher Cardis, West Indies show a lot of character. Tanis, welcome to the show. How is your friend? Where's your friend? What's his name? Tanis. So Tanis, I know that Jamaica is playing a match on Wednesday. I will be doing a watch along on that one, because I know the match. All 4 matches will be on YouTube, but the watch along, it's a watch along, so we'll still able to communicate. Carlton Aman said, I'm a lover of it, sir, bro. Yeah, I'm saying I do not have an issue with you loving it. It's your right. It's good. At least you love something, so I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that you are in the minority. More persons who follow cricket prefer Test cricket than T20 cricket. That's what all the research show, all the polls shows that. The sleeping giant is about to be awakened. Watch this space. We can do this, said Carlton Aman. Who is that sleeping giant? I have finally discovered a director for my movie in the name of Mr. Carlton Brown. Oh, Patrick Lambert, thank you, Patrick. Oh, wow. Context, Mr. Brown. I am talking about West Indies' performance over the last 10 years. Pakistan is a weak test team too. Secondly, how can you be beaten by over 100 runs in a low-scoring match? Batting has to be poor. No, I can't. You asked that question, but it happened just October gone. And I asked the question, were you calling for India to ban Test cricket when they made to be banned from Test cricket when they made 46 are going to second tier? All hands on deck for the next series against Australia for the batsmen. From 1 to 7, it's up for grab. I don't think 1 to 7 is up for grab, because in truth and fact, Imlak and Django deserve their chance. So I'm not going to go hard on Imlak and Django. I want to give them their chance, but the next 5 is definitely up for grab, MS. So that's my view on it, Yes. Which make a very interesting domestic season. I really hope that these guys, Jay is there. Tanis, yes, Jay and Tanis always join the show. Oh, John P. Nicol, man. I hope, am I causing you some pain, John P. Nicol? Oh, he said that you are now, John P. Nicol is saying, you are now a comedian. The Pakistani batsmen also fail against the West Indies spinners. Should the Pakistani director of cricket request the same from Dr. Shallow? Oh, John P. Nicol. No, but you see, John P. Nicol, you don't get the point, For along with our spinners, we are going to get the Pakistani spinners too. Because naturally our spinners will be there, but we'll be getting the assistant. So instead of just having Sinclair, Warrican, and Motie, we'll have Abrar, we'll have Norman Ali, and we will have Sajid Khan. So we'll have a wide variety of 6 different spinners, all in their own style, doing their own thing, And so the West Indies batsmen will have 6 spinners bowling to them for 2 days. You know, can you imagine what a pleasure that would be? You know, so, you know, but you see, the director of cricket in Pakistan, I can't tell him what to do. I am responsible for West Indies cricket. Is either he accept my offer or not. And because you know, and remember, I will tell him that I have a paper bag for him when I see him in person. Tani say, yes, I've been up since 4 watching on the next channel. Now I'm here. Okay. Oh, Tanis, mine a ban you know. Okay, darling. Oh, so when cricket started, we were playing the long format. So we learned batting techniques. The women have started first playing the short format first and can't bat the longer format. I don't know if I understand that point. Warrican and Motie already fighting for the man of the match. They batted like top order batsmen, said Mr. Casanova. So I've completed all of your comment. It was a good 2 hours here with you. I enjoy your company. And once again, you have now built a community of 20,000, a community of 20,000. It's a wonderful community, a highly intelligent community, great community. 99% of the time we have fun. There's a 1% of the time when persons try to disrupt our rhythm. But the banter is always good from Stephen Roach, Sherwin, Orville Lynch. The banter is always good, although most of the times you guys are not able to answer the question. But I'm gonna prepare the poll, and so tomorrow morning the first thing that is going to be there is the poll, and so you can start reacting to it, because I have some opinion on why the West Indies tail is batting better than the top order. So I'll prepare the poll and you can answer those questions. Thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure. I may come back another hour or so for the England-India T20 match that will start very shortly. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I may come back and then we can continue the discussion. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Bye for now.